This time around, they've swept these tribal beds.
Yeah, but overall, Shivani, when the campaigning for Gujarat had started, one of the biggest criticism against the BJP was that why is the BJP still banking on the Modi factor? What about the others? Now, if you see, look at these numbers, and these numbers hold by evening, then this will be a winning mandate for the Modi factor. That something definitely has worked in their favor. But just look at all the urban areas, and this is where it becomes very interesting. Surat has been completely swept by the BJP. Jamnagar, completely swept by the BJP. Rajkot, again, completely swept by the BJP. In Ahmedabad, just two that have now gone to the Congress. Remember in phase one, we were speaking about urban apathy, that we're seeing a drop as far as voters on the ground are concerned. But if you look at as far as the bigger areas are concerned, as I said, Jamnagar, Rajkot, Surat, completely swept by the BJP. Surat became an interesting story. Why? This is something that we discussed earlier in the day as well. Here the Aam Aadmi Party was hoping to make some sort of a dent because of the kind of optimism they'd seen at the municipal level when they had won about 27. But the larger story also is one, of course, it's a clean sweep for the BJP. The other important story note is who is the opposition, who is second in command as far as Gujarat is concerned. If these are the numbers, then the Congress needs to be really, really worried. Under 20. What is their future? That is a larger question. I quickly want to bring in Greha also. Yes, Greha, and then we'll talk about Himachal as well.
Absolutely. In fact, let's actually, give you a brief pan of what the live result hub is actually looking like. The buzzing of morning has stopped, but the results continue to trickle in, and we are now getting to know more and more about the winning candidates. Two quick updates from Gujarat. Isudan Gadvi has lost his Kambalia seat. Aam Aadmi Party's chief ministerial face losing that battle, and Bhupendra Patel is the one candidate for the BJP who has won with the highest voting margin, which is over 1,76,000 votes. So that is the kind of margin that Mr. Patel is looking at, and BJP is going to retain him as Chief Minister of Gujarat. Now let's look at Himachal. We were also talking about Himachal earlier, Ridhima. Right now, the total results that have been declared. Thoda baith jati hu. You guys have just about entered. I have not got any break since the morning. So 45 results have been declared, and Congress is winning 27 of those. BJP is at 15. Winning list एक बार देखते हैं सब. Winning list पे interestingly, the latest candidate who has won is from Kangra, another one from the Congress party. There's an independent from Kangra, Dehra. By the way, a rebel BJP candidate running as independent, also now winning from Dehra, Hoshiar Singh, that has come. Palampur, there is Ashish Butel, again winning from Congress party. So these are the victories that have been announced when it comes to Himachal. So that margin is sort of increasing between Congress and BJP at the moment. Himachal Pradesh. So that photo finish that we are talking about, we'll see where that actually goes ahead with. But right now, this is how it stands. And Gujarat, quickly, if we take a look at the main tally in Gujarat, right now, the number of results that have been declared are 97, Ridhima. BJP 84. 6 for the Congress, 3 for Aam Aadmi Party. By the way, Aam Aadmi Party is leading in 2 other seats. We'll have to see what are those, and others 4. So that is what the tally stands at the moment from Gujarat.
Okay. Greha, we'll of course continue to come back to you, but I quickly want to bring our viewers up to speed with an overall view what's happening in Himachal as well. On one side, if we're saying Gujarat is already a done deal, what's happening in Himachal? Now, if you look at the map closely, you can see large pockets of blue, which are of course holds as far as the Congress is concerned. Now, which are the areas that the Congress is doing well? Look at all the bigger areas like Shimla, Bilaspur, Hamirpur. These are all areas that the Congress seems to be doing very well. When we started speaking about Himachal, there were 2 concerns as far as Himachal were concerned. One, of course, was as far as these 12 BJP rebels were concerned. The other was as far as these apple pockets are concerned, where the apple orchards are. All of that seems to have gone to the Congress party. The other long-standing issue in Himachal has been OPS, the old pension scheme. That, of course, again, seems to be working as far as the Congress party is concerned. So as of now, the numbers that we have is 39 to the Congress, 26 to the BJP. And Aam Aadmi Party, unfortunately, they haven't made it to the leaderboard. Many will say if they continued the fight somehow, possibly we would have seen some numbers there.
All right, Ridhima, with all the number crunching, and it looks like that the Congress party has been able to make some gains, at least in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Cutting across to Meeta Chakrabarti from the Congress party. She is joining us on the broadcast. Meeta ji, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's begin with Himachal. That's a better story for you. There are significant gains that the Congress party has made. I'm curious, where is the entire credit of the victory really going to? Is it the regional satraps who have pulled out this battle for you and made the Congress party victorious? Or once again, it's about the Gandhis that have made you win this election? Because many would argue there wasn't hectic campaigning by the Gandhis in the state of Himachal Pradesh.
Okay, I think the winning combination has to be a combination of the central leadership and the state unit. It cannot be, politics is a team game. It cannot be attributed to only one individual. So yes, we had central leadership like Priyanka Gandhi ji, like Bhupesh Baghel ji, like Rajiv Shukla ji, who had spent months there in getting the unit of Himachal Pradesh Congress together and providing a political alternative to the people of Himachal Pradesh. So we had significant presence of central leadership there, while the credit goes to them as well as it goes to Pratibha ji, Mukesh ji, Sukhu ji and the entire state unit of Himachal Pradesh Congress. Fact is, we went with a manifesto which was very Himachal Pradesh specific manifesto, be it about the apple farmers, be it about providing loan to the startups, be it about OPS, be it about creating new employment, be it about setting up mobile clinics or setting up new English medium schools. So our development-oriented manifesto was very, very specific, based on the issues of the local people of Himachal Pradesh. And people of Himachal Pradesh have restored their faith in the Congress party. And I definitely congratulate the Congress party, both central leadership as well as the state unit, where Pratibha ji remains the state PCC president.
Right.
And now coming back to Gujarat.
Meeta ji, one second. We'll come back to Gujarat in just a second. Arun Anand, consulting editor, First Post, is also joining us. And let's stick to Himachal Pradesh for a bit, because this is, of course, a state, Arun, where, the governments are switched from term to term. Given that, I think what the BJP is saying, and that vote share is actually, Himachal vote share is up on our screens. Let's stay with that. If you look at that vote share, the vote share is very close for the BJP and the Congress. It's a 1% difference. Usually what we see is in Himachal, the difference is much larger, about 4 to 5%, when one wins over the other. So do you think there's a silver lining here for the BJP? As I think one of their spokespersons was suggesting to me earlier that it's not as if the public has rejected them completely.
No, I think, Himachal is a very small state. And in small states, the elections which happen in the big states and elections which happen in the small states. So, there is a huge difference. There is a huge qualitative difference. But I think, the kind of track record which Himachal has, that any party which comes to the power, it generally sweeps the polls. But it seems that BJP has been able to, hold back.
Yeah.
The same thing we have witnessed in MCD also, and I just want to point this out that it's a broader trend actually. It seems that now BJP is becoming the default option for the people of the country, and until and unless they really do something bad, people really want to elect them again and again. So I think this is a silver lining for BJP. But there is also another important point, that it's a home state of the BJP national president.
Yes, yes.
So I think that thing also has to be taken into account. And in Delhi as well as in Himachal, we have also seen bitter infighting, bitter factional fighting in BJP. So I think BJP needs to take care of that in these states.
Yeah, and if they manage